Don't you think that is a bit shady? Why can't YouTubers do live commentary? Why can't we stream a presidential debate? It's almost as if, well, CNN wants to be able to, well, control the narrative. It's Tuesday, June 25th, 2024. I'm Stuart Allister. From the Post-Millennial, revealed, CNN threatens YouTube channels that plan to provide Trump-Biden debate commentary. Now, just stop. Why in the world would a globally known network like CNN be concerned about YouTubers? You guys are corporate media. Here's the truth about what's already happened. People don't believe CNN. They don't believe Fox. They don't believe corporate media. Now, they all did it to themselves. They all did it to themselves. You don't see anything that's authentic. In fact, when things or people or commentaries are authentic, they get rid of them. Like Tucker Carlson. They don't like that. They want someone they can control. And CNN is trying to control something. Imagine being that arrogant that you think you have the right to copyright something that is in the national interest of every American. It's called free usage. And this is in the public's interest to be informed. To think that they have a copyright is really unbelievable to me. All right. Before we get into it, why don't you wreck that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and press that notification bell so you never miss an episode. This just tells me exactly what CNN is. Quote, "We are not granting digital entities the right to stream the debate on their own YouTube channels," close quote. On Monday night's episode of Timcast, host Tim Pool revealed that CNN, which is hosting the first presidential debate of the general election season on Thursday, has warned any YouTube channels that intend to live stream the debate while providing commentary for viewers that this would not be permitted under copyright. This will not be permitted under copyright. The debate will be hosted by Jake Tapper. And there it is. We forbid you to provide commentary because, well, after all, when Joe Biden lies, we don't want people to be out there saying that he lied. It's really unbelievable, man. Quote, "Confirming that we are offering digital platforms the ability to stream the debate only via CNN YouTube," said a CNN spokes to Pool in a message reviewed by the Post-Millennial. Quote, "We are not granting digital entities the right to stream the debate on their own YouTube channels. I hope this helps," close quote. I hope this helps. I know what you were thinking that you really wanted to know what were the parameters of your streaming live commentary, because Tim Pool has done that before. His whole show, they live stream the debates. Now, why do you think CNN would be even interested in some YouTuber Because they know there is no credence. No one believes them. They lost the trust of the people. And CNN knows it. It's astounding to me. Now, some of you may be thinking, these stinking leftists, that's what these leftists do. It ain't the left. Poole also had a phone call with CNN arranged by YouTube. Poole also had a phone call with CNN arranged by YouTube. Why do you think all of these entities are calling Tim Poole the YouTuber? Why are they doing that? Which he discussed on air. He said that he'd received a message from YouTube last week, quote, asking to hop on a phone call to discuss the RNC and the presidential cycle, close quote. During that call, which happened on Monday, he, quote, briefly spoke with some individuals at YouTube who made it clear that CNN reached out and is expressing concern. So CNN reaches out to YouTube, expressing concern. I don't know the full extent, but making it known that YouTube better contact their news programs over the CNN debate. Look, not only is CNN irrelevant, people are not sitting at home watching this thing. People are watching it on their phones, on their tablets. I don't know, somebody even on their watches. Very few people are actually watching on television, although some are, but most are watching on their phones. Guess what ends up happening when you're watching on your phone? Well, if you're watching YouTube on your phone, when you look over to the right, guess what you see? You see all the news organizations that YouTube artificially boosts. Yes, you see Fox, you'll see MSNBC, you'll see anything other than my next video, which you should see. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, Stu, no, that's just how it is. No, it isn't. Because when you go look at a Fox News video or MSNBC, you're not going to find my videos there. You'll find more Fox News videos. Now, that's one issue, but it's more than that. Poole and his team have previously streamed and commented on presidential debates in the past. After one debate, which had been broadcast on Fox, the network claimed that they had copyright protection for the content and made threats against several channels. Those threats were eventually dropped. Why do you think they eventually dropped those threats? Because they knew they would lose. The thought that they have the ownership of a presidential debate that every single American should have access to. By the way, by any means, I don't give a crap how they're viewing it. That you think that you can copyright something that is necessarily affecting my life, the lives of millions of others. You think you have a right to copyright it? I don't think so. And they knew the reason they dropped any threats is because they knew they would lose. And the biggest issue, they want to make sure that they control the narrative. No, only Jake Tapper gets to talk about it. No, only Dana Bash gets to talk about it. Because I guarantee you this, right after the debate, probably when they do like commercials or whatever, I guarantee you CNN is going to have a 16-panel discussion. They'll have 12 people around a table discussing what just happened. Demanding that the people understand that, well, wow, Joe Biden stood for the whole full time. He didn't even fall over. Let's call him the victor. That's what's going to happen. And what they don't want to happen is YouTubers like yours truly to actually view and weigh in. Because, well, I may not share Jake Tapper's point of view. There are certain issues that are in the public sphere. That's why you'll see me, I'll cover a news, a news program. And do you know why they never call copyright? It's because it's in the public's best interests. It's free usage. And so you think that, well, no, this is our exclusive content. Okay, well then if it's your exclusive content, are you saying that you're the only people that get to be there? You're the only people that get to comment on it? It's in the public's best interest. That's why Fox News has local entities. The same with CNN and MSNBC and all of them. What they don't want is to lose control of the narrative. That along with having full control of any debate about the debate. Do you guys remember a little while ago, if you said that this how do I say, if you had an opinion about this virus that had spread around the globe, and if you had any indication or any feelings that did not reflect mainstream media, you were booted, given the heave-ho, get out. Why? They must control the narrative. And I really believe that's the bottom line. The last thing you want is Joe Biden going home with everybody on YouTube saying, wow, he just got his butt kicked. All right, that's it for now. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on the green platform, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.